Effective coaches are emotionally intelligent. Emotional intelligence is the ability to perceive, manage, and regulate emotions. To be emotionally intelligent, a coach needs to be aware of their emotions and have them under control. To do that, one has to be able to perceive emotions of themselves and others, understand emotions, and properly use emotion to manage their thoughts. When coaches suppress their emotions, they're typically less skilled in performing emotional labor, making their expressions less genuine and more of an act. Just like athletes, coaches can burn out due to emotional exhaustion. Being emotionally intelligent prevents emotional exhaustion, making their job less stressful and more satisfying. Some stressors coaches experience are external pressures, difficulty with athletes, lack of coach control, pressure to produce results, ill-equipped to deal with the demands of the coaching elite athletes, poor team management, and conflict between staff. Range of emotions when dealing with anger, feeling frustrated and annoyed. Looking at their watch repeatedly, breaking down in tears, and an increased use of using negative body language were behaviors coaches reported exhibiting when stressed out. When burnout begins, they catch themselves wishing competitions were over and questioning their motivation to continue coaching. When stressors are not managed, wanting more free time, consistent loss, and interference with family life, encourage coaches to burn out and leave the profession altogether. To avoid emotional exhaustion, effective coaches should appropriately cope with their stress. Positive coaching skills like communication with athletes and other staff, identifying roles and responsibilities early, and having clear boundaries and rules reduce potential stressors and have positive effects. Other on-task coping strategies coaches can try are voicing to players what is expected of them, having an honest and open support group, delegating tasks and planning. Self-reflective on past experiences, reading books, attending conferences, interacting with other coaches, and having a more experienced mentor were all sources that help coaches modify their behaviors. Off-task activities were also another distraction to help coaches cope. Some of these skills were watching TV, having a daily cup of coffee, spending time on self-care, having friends outside of the sport, having time to their own, and simply taking a step back from stressful situations. Sports psychology practitioners give coaches the tools to develop more in-depth skills and personal strategies needed to cope with the pressures of coaching.